Would you go to a different universe? I mean, what if there was a possibility of you swapping places with a different version of you? A you that hadn't made the same mistakes as you have made in the current universe you are in. A person that actually had enough ambition to become what they wanted to become. A person that had the balls to embrace who they are. A person that has made more wise choices and is overall better than you. Would you abandon everything just so you can be that parallel version of you? Again, this is just a hypothetical question because there is no possible way to swap yourself with a you from a different timeline. But still, most probably there is somewhere out there a different version of you. Countless versions of you. A plethora of multiverses. Probably not as insane as the Marvel multiverse and all those fictional movies, but still fucking insane that somewhere out there is a version of me with completely different choices made. But before I delve into the philosophical question of whether one would want to swap themselves with a different version of themselves, I have to explain how we could possibly have multiple universes in the first place. And guys, trust me, I know talking about the science of the multiverse theory is annoying and really dense, but let me get through it real quick so we can get it over with and start talking about the fun stuff like how you could have been a person that actually washes their bedsheet every week. So, there are a lot of theories about the multiverse. A lot. We're talking about string theory, the many worlds interpretation, Max Tegmark's universe levels, which is going to be the main source for this video. Hell, you could even include ancient Greeks' view on the universe, or I don't know, Elon Musk's float simulation theory, which probably isn't his, but whatever, I don't really give a shit. In Tegmark's theory, the multiverse has 4 levels, and I will only cover the first one because, my god, the amount of information. I would need an hour to explain them all. But before we talk about it, I want to ask you, how big do you think our universe is? Hopefully you said big, because it's really big. The furthest observable part of our universe is currently 10 to the 26 times 5 meters away from us. Let me try and write you how many zeros that is.
So it's 10, 0, 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I think. Times 5 equals 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, that's 6, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
26, 27, yeah, I don't know, something like that. So yeah, basically a shit ton of meters. So in comparison, you would need to go around the Earth 12.5 quintillion times to go there. And congratulations, you are at the edge of the universe. But not really, because it's not even the end of the universe, because the so-called end of the universe is just the end of the observable part, the part where there is light. The remaining is still there, but light has not reached it yet. How big the other part is? An infinite amount probably. You know how we got light from the Big Bang, which is so useful, to see how massive the universe is. Well, you also got dark energy from it, which I have no real clue what it is at this point. I haven't really researched it that much. But what dark energy does is expanding the universe. Galaxies, solar systems, planets move away from us on a constant rate. So what's happening? Light reaches a part of the universe, but dark energy has already expanded it to the point where there is a new part. Again, one that we can't see because light is too slow to catch up. And we can never see the entire universe because of this dark, mysterious God energy expanding it. And you're like, what the fuck, dark energy? I'm just trying to see how big the universe is and you're just fucking me over. But no matter how annoying it is that we will never know the full extent of the universe, this dark energy is one of the main things that take us to the conclusion of the most popular and most probable theory for the universe. Level 1. So basically, now that we understand that our universe is ever expanding, we also have to keep in mind that humans, objects, your lube bottle, everything surrounding you, including you, are made from particles and atoms that come from the Big Bang. These particles and atoms that everything is consisted of are bound to repeat themselves eventually as the universe expands, by pure chance. So far, far away, there is another Milky Way, another solar system like ours, another Earth, and another you. Scientists predict that the closest parallel universe is 10 to the 29th meters from here. I am not gonna write you how many zeros that is, purely because it's not possible to write it out. You can try for yourself, but no matter how much you try, you don't have enough paper in this world, you don't have enough space in this world to write out how many zeros that is. It's such a big number that you could never write it out. Even if there is someone like me out there, is that other us really us? Yes, you're made of the same thing as the other you is made of. You share similar physical features and experiences with slightly different choices and actions, but this slight thing is also the biggest proof that they are not you. I know I'm kinda ruining it for you at this point, giving you hope that somewhere out there is a version of you that is rich and successful, so you have some satisfaction in you. And now I'm saying that they are not you. But it does make sense. If you're a twin, or imagine yourself being one, do you think your brother or sister is you? That you're the same thing? I imagine you'd say no, because obviously you're two different people. The same goes for the parallel versions of you. Yes, you do share the same particles and atoms, but what they have experienced is not the same thing that you have experienced, which may give you some sadness on the fact that we are not them, but for me, I view it as that I am truly unique. Yes, there will be an exact copy of me in another parallel universe, but my opinion still remains. My thoughts in this universe are entirely mine. I dictate what I want to think in this life. The other version of me has either made the same choice or another choice, but that does not matter to me because they are not me. This just provides me with more and more ambition to become what I want to become in this universe. And so should you. Would you go to a different universe? Would you swap yourself with a different version of you? That's something that is up for you to decide. I personally want to experience everything this universe has to offer uniquely to me, rather than choices that seem good on the outside but with no certainty of what could be lost in the world that I am in. So, what would you do? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching and subscribe.